Now that we have our fitted cycling shrug all drafted, I am ready to print it out and sew it together. I am super excited for this one. Hi, I'm Christina, and I love to digitally apparel pattern and create pieces of wearable art, whether they be fun shirts or fun cycling shrugs that I can wear throughout the summer and keep the sun away. And today, that's what we're making. We are making a fitted cycling shrug. If you're interested, I will have the pattern linked down below so that you can get it and make it yourself and give it a try on. So, let's get sewing. First thing I'm going to do is lay out all my pieces of paper and tape them together. Make sure that all those lines line up nice and neat. Now I'm going to get my paper rotary cutter out and cut out all my patterns. Next, I'm going to just double check my patterns and lay out my fabric. Now I am using just scraps of this jumbo that I have. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut out my binding. Then I'm going to cut out my sleeve on the double. And then I'm gonna actually have to kind of do some fun folding to get my other pieces to actually lay out. So I'm just gonna make sure that my pattern pieces fit and both the top and bottom are actually fully adequately there. And then I'm gonna have to find another piece for my front. There we go. And then we're gonna cut it out. And the last thing I need to cut out is the facings for my sleeve cuff. So I'm just going to find a straight edge and get that cut out. And now it's time to serge this together. I am super pumped to get this going. So I'm going to take those sleeve facings I just cut out and I'm going to serge them onto the edges of my two sleeves. Now with this jumbo, I do have a shiny side and a matte side, so make sure that you pick a side and stick with it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew my two shoulder seams together. And then once the shoulder seams are there, I have like a little kind of bolero thing that has no underarms. And it's time to fit the sleeve into the arm's eye. So we're going to serge that into that arm's eye. And then we're going to do the other side as well. Sometimes if you notch at the very top of your sleeve, that will help guide you as you sew those sleeves in. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to sew one of the underarm sleeves, and only one to start, so that we have a completed sleeve and a not completed sleeve. The reason why we're going to do this is so that we can then bind off the rest of the shirt and then have it all finish super nicely. So now we're going to take that really long piece of binding that we did. We're going to stretch it just slightly as we sew it to the rest of our bolero. We're going to go all the way around so that we have no extra seams within it. That way when we sew our other underarm sleeve, like we're about to do now, it will have a very nice finish all the way around, and you don't have to do any extra finishing of the jacket. Ooh, I'm so excited. And there we have it. We have completed our cycling shrug, and it's going to be a little bit longer, so there's no chance of that back getting sunburned. Now the great thing with this fun pattern is you can actually create it out of like a basic knit or a stretch lace and dress up, or just have a nice little shrug for maybe those fall nights that are a little bit chilly, or anything else like that. So if you missed how to pattern this, definitely check out this video here. And make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because there's going to be other fun digitally apparel patterning and creating some fun wearable art pieces that you definitely don't want to miss. So I hope to see you in some of my other videos. Happy patterning!